Yo, what's wrong with the buttons on my side? Why the intro don't even got that? It's
The
just
sounds.
the
It
troll.
It just
just
pop
it
on.
just did his
It just
own
said
thing,
bloop bloop.
man. Yep. It just
Tony
did its
Mm-mm-mm.
own
Jermaine,
thing.
man. That's Tony
Yeah,
Jermaine.
man.
That's Tony Jermaine. But
Woo.
hey, y'all, we back with another one because it's always gonna be another one. It's a connect work. With these connections, bring about real collaborations, and these real collaborations bring about these real connections. I'm one of your hosts on this esteemed show. I guess I'm gonna pass it along to my brothers. Let them introduce themselves.
Most definitely, man. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys know who it is. This is Tony Lynch. And you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the co-hosts of this esteemed show. If this is your first time tuning in, and or even if you have not already, do me a favor, head on over to that ConnectWork YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you'll be notified every time that we drop a new episode, or even when we go live. Now, this is a live stream. So if you have any questions or comments for myself or my co-host, please put them in the comments section, and we'll be sure to get to him when we can. Hand it over to my next brother. Let him introduce himself.
Bow. It's Mister.
Mm.
It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Type of motherfucker you see you pull up in the crib when your mama there and you know that shit nobody else ain't. I'm the dude that's smiling on the side of the refrigerator, just putting up a little bit of paint. But I'm now also that last dude that slid. And you come in the crib late night and be like, damn, something stank.
Put your shoes on. Put your shoes on.
Welcome to the
Mm, mm, mm,
Madillac.
mm.
Yeah, brother, it is I, Richard of Nattingham. How y'all fellas doing, man?
Oh man, another great day in paradise.
Can't
Mm-hmm.
complain.
Exciting.
Can't complain.
What the
Blessed to
paradise
wake
smell
up.
like, man? What the paradise smell like? Potpourri or feet?
Man, it smelled like a little bit of both because when you work as hard as we do, say the potpourri is what we use to cover up the sweet smell. You dig what I'm saying? That's how much we be
Mm,
moving.
mm,
My crib still smell like tacos, man.
mm.
Still smell like tacos from yesterday, bro.
Oh man.
I
Oh
ain't gonna
Still
hold you.
smell
man.
the seasoning.
Mine smell like fresh air and a periodic fart. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Fumigation. Fumigation. I fumigate.
Fumigation.
Fumigation.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
says
Fumigation.
Fumigation. It's
Yeah.
called
Mm-hmm.
sprang cleaning. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
man.
Sprang cleaning. Hey yo,
Uh-uh.
how y'all feel about your boy David? They finally got his ass. Oh yeah, he locked up for that BO day. The one that, you know what I'm saying, man down that little girl.
Mm.
Oh,
You
that
seen
dude
that?
that put the four. You talking about the dude that got the four instead of an A in his name?
D4 vid. That's right. We old.
Yeah.
We don't call him David. You right. That's right. D4 VD.
Yeah,
D4
D4
vid.
vid.
Well,
Mm.
now
D4
he's
vid.
now, yeah, get all, yeah, you're right. But D4 vid. You know what I'm
D4
saying?
vid.
D4 vid. You know what I mean? But yo, guess what? They got some 4K D4 vids, and his name is now known as Mr. Burke. It's saying and think about it, bro. When you really think about it, the gothic look, the whole, you know, what's his name, man, from the rock and roll dude that bit the head off the bat?
Come on, Marilyn Manson.
Not Marilyn Manson, before him,
Oh,
man, the rock star,
Ozzy
Ozzy
Osbourne. Ozzy,
Osbourne.
Ozzy, yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
Ozzy.
I mean, even Ozzy wasn't no serial killer. Like, they were Kiss dudes. Was Gene Simmons. He did he ain't. But look, this dude was really, if y'all think about it, remember the song that they was talking about when she first came up missing? Like, he talked about this like in his dark gothic whatever world, bro. And what, yo, this is history in the making. This whole world is bizarre right now. But this little dude, first off, they said, yo, the little girl was a little girl. He got charged for knocking it down for a while, horrifically, on that gothic whatever. Make a long story short, that right there would have gave him the L. Know what I mean? That'd
Yeah.
have gave him the L by itself. But then on top of that, obviously the kid is like, man, I want to be a kid still. I'm telling. Word. And he decapitated her, brother. I mean, literally lured her back to the crib. That's another charge that you say. Have you ever heard of that? You see that on TV. Yo, he got first degree murder along with an enhancement called lying in wait. You ever heard of that?
Nah.
No.
That's deeper than premeditated. That's like, all right, something horrific happened here. Horrific. And this ain't just premeditation, but all of the, you know, pieces that you had in motion, your team, everything was set up like a horror flick. This girl lured to the crib and you know, lights of, you know, anything positive. I'm in Hollywood. I'm with a star. The last thing I'm gonna do is go here and end up like the Silence of the Lambs.
Mm.
You get me? Like, and that's why that car was sitting there so long, because everybody wasn't with it. That dude was really gone, brother. That dude was really chill out, man. Oh, that dude was
They
really
want the
gone
skibbity
where,
pass.
yeah, they ready to get busy. I ain't gonna break it up though. But look, so that's what it was. That's why they all was like, man, ain't nobody touching that car. This dude crazy. You left the man down in that in the car in the Hollywood Hills, bro. So this is horrific. Yes, brother. And to go on, yo, remember the dude was doing concerts after this happened. When the news hit, you remember he was bringing a coffin with him, a live coffin with him to his concerts. We in another world, bro. Grand Theft. Hold on, I gotta break this up, man.
You see, should have let them win squad.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, but I don't understand that, bro. Like the mindset of a lot of people nowadays, especially when like they get into that spotlight, the people be like money don't make the person. Money just make the person like expose more of who they already are.
Exactly. Exactly.
So a lot of these
You,
people already got like a dark side. Everybody got a dark side to them, bro. All of us do.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
all got
You
a
know what I'm
dark
saying? I
side.
think that's
We all
what
got a
makes us
side like,
humans. Yeah, that's what makes us human is that dark side. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have that dark side, then you know what I'm saying, like it kind of makes you question a lot of
Oh,
things
I
in your
left, came
life,
back at the
right?
right
Especially when
time.
you see
Tony
reality.
co-signing the serial killer. Mm-hmm.
No, no, I'm not co-signing nothing. I what you know,
ding,
I
ding,
don't
ding,
condone
ding,
the
ding,
hurting of innocent people, especially children.
ding,
I'll never
ding,
condone
Tony,
anything like that.
we know about your late night superhero
Tony
escapades, brother.
Jerome,
Tony
EJ,
Jerome.
Tony Jerome.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
We
don't
know
don't even
about
talk. Yeah.
them, you know, dark nights in the alleyways, and Tony, three fire escapes up, looking
Mhm.
down.
Jumping, coming down with the umbach knees, with the two
Shit,
umbach knees on somebody's
is she
shoulders.
even worth a flap of my cape?
no, he didn't.
No, no, a flap of my collar, cause his
A flap.
collar,
Mm.
That's right.
his
That's
that
right.
butterfly collar, it
The
extends to the
lapel.
cape. Yeah,
The lapel.
The
Oh
lapel.
man.
because you know that's what transfers into the cape. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
I'm gonna cover up
Yeah,
both,
man.
man. But it come back and
Oh my
then do a
God.
butterfly collar on it.
Yo, on the
You know what I'm
low, man,
saying?
Tony is a love bug in disguise over there in the grief concert, in the grief network. He be over there with his lapels fluttering. Oh, yeah.
That sounded like some King Kong type stuff.
No, nigga,
Or like,
that's Red
flutter
Bull
like
gives you wings. He
jambalaya.
said,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
nah.
He
These
said, so hold
lapels
on.
do.
What you said, baby? You sad?
These lapels do.
Oh,
Oh
listen.
my.
You said you sad,
Yeah.
baby? Hold on.
hmm Tony be driving around, listening to that underdog music, that cartoon that we grew up on. Underdog,
Late night.
underdog,
Yo,
That ain't
underdog.
yo, Tony,
that ain't
Tony got a CD player with all sound effects. Bang!
Yeah.
Damn! Damn it! Yo, that's how Tony get out the car. When he turned his car off, he go, damn!
Oh, I said, I didn't think it was
Oh,
going to
yeah.
go in this direction. All right, there we
Yo,
go.
see? So what's some other
we
late
we
breaking
giving
news,
we
man?
giving now because we giving promo for his Tony got that movie coming out, man. We just giving
Damn!
promo. promo for y'all if y'all check it, I check that out. Grief God Man or Grief Man. What is it? Grief God Man or Grief
No,
Man?
no, the Adventures of Grief Guy, right?
Yeah, the grief.
You don't. It's so wrong
He
with
said,
you.
"Grief God, man."
Yeah, it's so wrong with you. I'm telling
That
you.
turned into an anime. My bad, Joe.
That that went sideways real quick. God, Jesus.
Shout out to Grief God, man. That-
Nah,
he
my
Oh
said,
bad,
man.
"Yeah,
my
to
bad.
Grief God, man." Gotcha. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, Tony. Let me ask you
Yes.
this, man.
Yes.
You been alive since the original disco ball. With that being
I
said, right?
wouldn't say that.
What would make you? What would make you say, "I'm about to put 1,000,000 pounds of focus on the brand new super Martin Luther King slash Jesse Jackson with a twist of Bruce Lee in it, knowing all our heroes got clipped off. So why do you want to be the new Black Batman?"
Oh man. I don't think I don't think I'm gonna be a new black Batman. You know what I'm saying? But there's always a reason behind everything that I've done, right? You know what I'm saying? So everything that people see is me incorporating the memory of my son into it. That's why it's so near and dear to me, right? Because when I lost him, I I needed somebody there for me, and I had to go through it alone. So thinking about all of that, I started looking at the world, and I said, you know what? What's the best way to reach people and still put a message out there, but I can still keep my loved ones' memories alive? So the character Jake is actually my son, and it's the life that it's part of my life incorporated with his. And so I wanted to be the change that I needed for everyone else. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I ever wanted to do, man. Is just be the change for someone else, man. Put something out there that's not been done before, but also encourage people to think outside the box too. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a poor boy from Virginia, man, with an imagination and and the drive to be creative, but also to want to do something that benefits everyone, right? Because it's so much
What's the
bigger than
Tony?
me.
Tony? What's the opening for your grief journeys of grief, man?
So my son,
Bam!
ever since he was 4 years old, my son always wanted to go to the military and be a sniper. So, you know what I'm saying? Part of that is, you know what I'm saying, just me incorporating my imagination with it, having some fun with it. Um, and yeah, just having fun, man. Just having fun.
Did
That's
your
it,
child
man.
ever? Your child went to the military, right?
No, no, he passed away when he was 8. So I never got the chance to
Congratulations,
see him
bro.
grow up. So this year in June will be 10 years that my son has been gone. And
Oh,
so, this is just me saying, hey, Bubba, I still remember you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and putting something out there that not only that I can be proud of, but I know that my son can look back on and be proud of as well. So
so then, okay,
it's so much bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? It's so much
so
bigger than that
so
because
like, hold on,
yes,
Tony, because like I hear what you're saying, because like I didn't know like your son passed at a young age like that,
yeah,
but like how you seeing like how him being a sniper and going to the military, like that's cool that you took that to the dreams that your child had when he was young and still incorporated that into the adult vision that you see him. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
You still gave your child the accomplishments of his dream. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yes.
So like that was cool, bro. Dig that.
But it's again like being in a grief field and being a male and having the connections I do, around the world, I get to see things that other people don't get to see. And so, what better way to educate people, but also give them tools than to have something fun to look at? So, the Adventures of Grief got all of those different things. They have different messages in it. You know what I'm saying? And and I can see the impact that it has on people because it really makes them think about it think about what they're going through in a different way. So using social media as a way to reach those individuals, but also understanding that people spend 80 to 90% of their time online looking at anime, things like that, right? You know what I'm saying? And so they're more uh, uh, um, acceptable to the information that they're receiving. You know what I'm saying? And it's not looking at it in a sad way. It's just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's something for you, right?
Message.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's, you know what I'm saying? Something that I can give you, and it's free. It's free.
I got a question for both of y'all. Then I'm gonna ask,
Yes,
but so I want to see what y'all thinking about this. So, do y'all believe that, like, are you saying how social media is kind of like the new news? Do you think clickbait is a new news?
it
Because
is.
whatever the caption is, that's what grabs the person's attention and makes them want to, oh, bam, and you go into it, and then you see it's nothing but clickbait.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a big thing, but just like everybody else, we looking at this and going, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put that out there. I'd rather be me. I want to be known for something that, you know what I'm saying, that's not there. That's
Say it
not
again,
popular.
Tony.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is original. The Connect work, everything that we do is original. It's never been done before. And to me, that's exciting. So why would I want to follow? Why would we want to follow, or anyone want to follow what everybody else is doing, trending, you know what I'm saying, all of that other stuff, because it takes away from who you are, right? Love me or hate me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
vote
this is
ConnectWork.
this is
Y'all
who
hear
I
this? This is the
am.
campaign. Vote ConnectWork. Tony gonna be running our Senate office. Y'all come down, man. Y'all see the campaign, man. We gonna walk a couple of blocks. We'll get some stuff together, man. But Tony, Connect Work, Senator. Yeah.
Tony
But man,
Champagne.
but there's more stuff coming up, right?
Champagne
You know what I'm
Tony.
saying? We got the tour coming up. Quay, you wanna tell people, you know what I'm saying, to like remind people of what's going on with you, man, and the Connect work. I think this is exciting. I,
Man,
I think this is really exciting, man.
big shout out to Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy family, and the whole, you know what I'm saying, the OG and everything, man, and everybody else who was a part of that. And shout out to the Connect Work home team. But yo, yeah, we got a little opportunity coming up May 21st. That's the first date, 10 cities, starting in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. You know what I mean? And it's just the next leg of this journey, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Next leg of this journey, go out here and enjoy life and connect some more dots. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
hopefully,
Man,
man.
get the right entourage. Then when we make that fossil instead of a footprint, make that fossil, brother. You know what I mean? People will
hmm
begin to open their eyes to a brand new sound. You know, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
all. Good energy.
Come
Make
see,
a long
come
story
see
short.
two little niggas jump up out of Bigfoot truck, man, with some parachutes, nigga.
Word.
You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Yes, sir. That's what it's about, though, man.
Yeah, man.
And still being able to create. You know what I'm saying?
Still
Still,
be
still feeling that energy of creating. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's it.
man. I think that's what we put here to do, man. Because everything that we do is created out of nothing, just a general idea. Look at it now, right? You know what I'm saying? So, your dreams can become reality, man, if you're willing to put the work in.
Yo, what you just saying that just made a very good point. Believe it or not.
Mm.
See, we in a day and age now where information is readily available to anybody. You
Right,
could you could
right.
even you could Siri or Alexa. What does it take to be a Fortune 500 company owner? Well, actually, you know what I mean? That's the world we in now, and
Yeah.
accomplishments aren't valued nowadays unless it's someone who accomplished it themselves, their own individual accomplishments. A lot of people aren't part of the network, or as you would say, like the what's that? Meet the Fockers, the trust tree. You know,
hmm
the whole point of we together and understanding that it's a process. It steps to this right here, and as long as everybody play their position, the whole team strong as hell, and everybody eating, parking lot full, and you know.
hmm
But people with information being so readily available, people don't value that. And people feel like if they can do it, I can do it. Instead of like, it used to be that the way of, oh man, if he can accomplish, I can too. But that mean I got a lot of
Yeah.
work to do. That was
Yeah.
always understandable. But now it's like, if he can do it, I most definitely can do it. And better than him by using his formula and feel
Right.
nothing wrong with
Yes.
it and feel entitled to the microwave process and go straight to the riches. That's how people feel, man. You know what I mean? I can
Can I
do just what
piggyback
you're
off of
doing
that
with
though?
no problem. Like,
Can I piggyback off of that? Because in a way, in a lot of ways, I agree with you, but there's also other side to it. Like when we put these things out there, like you said, the information, the things that we do to put this stuff together hold some sort of meaning for someone out there, right? And so that when we hand it off to them, I encourage people, if you see what I'm doing and you think that you can do better, I want you to do better, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we make change, right? We encourage people to do better than us. I want everybody to do better than me. I don't care if you fly past me on a success rate or anything like that. If you see something that I'm doing and you think that you can take that and make it 100 times, 1,000 times better, I encourage you to do that. Because for one, I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part of creating young leaders in the world, of innovators, of problem solvers, right? You know what I'm saying? So I always encourage them, man, like take that and run with it, please. It is for you. If it
but
is for
is
you,
it
take it.
look at the value system though, man. Is it anything worth having don't come easy. So
Never does.
did it, is it fair to say that if I pass just as you just said, it doesn't matter if whatever you're doing, someone else take it and do whatever. What about like the regular human aspect of, man, I put all this work in, the terminologies, all this blood, sweat, and tears just to not be valued. See, there's a value system, bro. And
I,
when
I, I get that.
bro, when you value yourself, others have no other choice but to either accept the level of, what I'm saying, life that you value yourself at and rock with it, accommodate, understand it, respect it, whatever. Or
Hmm.
not. Or not. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
And then if you're doing it like that, it's equivalent to, steps. We in this world now where people think that this one step is more important than the other. When the truth of the matter is every single step relies on each other, believe it or not.
Exactly. And when
You know
people
what I'm
try to
saying?
take
Like,
those short, yeah, yeah, no, no, I get what you're saying. Now, see, that's the purpose of putting a blueprint out there, because if you follow the blueprint and you follow the steps, you'll get it, right? You know what I'm saying? But if you try to skip something, you're
but
definitely
hold
going to
on.
know.
See, that's
You're
the
definitely
thing. The
going to feel the
blueprint to
impact.
what? The blueprint to what? The blueprint to
For
success?
okay,
The blueprint to
well,
hustle? The blueprint for the moment? Like what?
that
Whatever
depends on
steps
the
you trying to
individual
take,
and who's giving you the blueprint, right?
or
You know what I'm saying?
whatever
So,
steps you trying to take.
right,
Mhm.
whatever steps
Actually,
you're trying to
that's
take.
what it
So
So,
if
really
if
boils
if
if it
down
don't
to.
apply, let it fly.
yeah, if it
Yeah.
don't apply, let it fly. It may not be for you. If this may not be for you. So, building company, building an organization, things like that. I've took the steps because I didn't have a mentor. I had YouTube. I had motivational speakers, and I had to sit down and really listen to what they were telling me. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I was homeless. Two, I was broke. So I had to pay attention to it because I was tired of being where I was. So when I listened to them, I said, well, once I figured out my problem, I knew I had to come up with at least 1,000 solutions to that problem, right? Being a man and being a grief coach, how can I have some things I have to work through, and I have some things I have to incorporate in that, like mental health, addiction, things like that. I have to think outside the box. And so when I began to put this blueprint together, I had to start from scratch. So anybody that comes behind me, any other male that wants to come behind me and understand how to build a successful men's organization, I have something that I can give them. It's up to them to what they do with it. Information is there. I can't grab your hand and walk you through the process, but I can support you while you go through your process, because your process is going to be different from mine.
You know what's so
You'll get
crazy, bro, about
Yeah.
grief and sadness? And it's a crazy field to be involved in because quietly, very, very, very quietly, people will express their, whatever they're going through to any avenue that's open.
Hmm.
The flip side of that, man, is don't nobody want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, grief. Have you ever been around that? Like somebody, let's say you're having a great day, and somebody call and just unload all of they
Hmm.
Please
sadness.
don't
Like,
kill
and you
my
like,
vibe.
yo, man.
Please don't
And
kill
in
my
all
vibe.
reality, you like, yo, I'm with you. But and it's so crazy is I understand this. Why? Because just 2 weeks ago, that honestly, last time I spoke to you, you unloaded some other on me. So now it's like now you start to understand that I'm just unloaded. You know what I mean? And it's a difference when people, vent. That's one thing. It's it may have a communication with it, but when somebody just unload and you able to look at them and be like, yo, hold on, man, you hypothetically speaking, you unloading about this community and your driveway looked terrible, your front lawn looked, you stank, yo, like you understand, people be so opinionated in the worst situations, and
But see, that's what social media did, bro. It opened up that portal for people to be able
perception.
to for their voice to be heard. Whether they have something knowledgeable to say or it's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? To them, you know what I'm saying, I'm being heard, I'm being seen, I'm being validated.
You
My
right.
opinion matters because
You're
people
right,
see
but
it.
but check it, yo. Watch this on a like I was trying to. Well, I don't be knowing how to word shit the right way, but check it though, right? Imagine, like, well, I'm gonna just be real. Like, say if you sitting in prison, you hearing somebody da 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 da. Yo, it's one thing again for somebody to express their pain and unload, and you be genuine to really help and listen to it, right? But after 5 conversations, let's say, of that sadness, believe it or not, that's the person you avoid. You get me? Like,
Yeah, that's the stress box.
for real, you like, you see him in the yard anytime. It's like, there you go. Oh, there go the bro. Oh, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
big
Yeah.
up.
So that's what I
You
was
hitting the
saying, Tony.
track. You
Like,
trying to move.
I was trying to, you know what I mean? Like, to get in that field is crazy because, again, that's something that people will whisper because everybody got something they dealing with and everybody's going to deal with it in their own way. But
Mhm.
again, in order to express that, is to express that sad, that whole, you know how it be, bro. When somebody get, you really look at them like, damn. Sometimes you see somebody get sad and they shoulders shrink and you like, damn. I remember I
And
said,
you
remember
know,
I guess I said to one bro when he called me, he said, yo, man, Quay, I need you to help me make a song about this situation. Blah blah blah. And I said, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I don't know how to be weak. I can't help you make a song about being weak. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even willing to tell the truth about that dude you see in the mirror. So I most definitely can't teach you how to be weak. You know?
But I'm like, it's also depends on like the steps of the person and they individual steps in life that they in. Because some people hold a lot of stuff in, and
Yeah.
then some people only feel comfortable, but they'll come to a point to where feel like I can express something to this person.
Hmm.
So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it be up on us either to brush it off, make light of it, make a joke of it, or actually, you know what I'm saying, listen. But I mean, like sometimes, like you say, sometimes, like depending on the person's walk, sometimes people don't want to be around that. Sometimes people just like I can't. That's something I can't deal
Nobody
with.
do, bro. Yo, it's something
You know
that's
what
a
I'm
part
saying?
of life, but don't nobody want to be around nothing sad, fam. No,
Nah, you
no,
know, you
bro.
can't say that because
Hell no.
Tony's doing it. Tony's doing it. There's
No,
probably
I'm just
more than
you.
Tony. Yeah,
It's something that people. I'm saying it's
yeah.
something that people. A funeral that, but like I said, bro, I don't know how to explain it, fam. I'm just giving you the other side of it. You get me? I'm
Nah,
giving you the other.
it's
Like, I when
individual.
somebody hurting,
Me,
they
I
cry, but
can't do
then
it.
it's like
I'm
being a
good.
destination of crying. Like, yo, hold on, fam. We about to go cry at 2:30.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Nah, bro.
I
Mm.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
And like I said, what I'm trying to word, I just ain't wording it the right way. Is the flip side of that is it's so crazy. You could be mad, genuine, and vent, yo, bro, and pour it all out. And on the low, like somebody like me slide and be like, yo, damn, that dude stressed. Damn, I got roll up again, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, it can be.
that
Yeah,
just took
nah.
you somewhere else. Like, damn, man.
It's stressful. It's stressful. I mean,
You
like,
know what
cause
I'm
just
saying?
like what Tony do, It's just like a social worker, bro. That actually do their job, or one of them DCF people that go and got kids that, you know what I'm saying, got kids that is not
Yeah.
in their home. So like you have to, like, my wife do that, and she has to like separate what her job is and then her home life. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I see how stressful that crap is, bro. And no, I'm good.
You
No.
You
know
know what
the
I'm saying?
biggest part of
Like
it is
on
that
on your day off, and they calling you on your
yep,
day off. You get, you
yep.
know, boom, 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 boom. That's no.
It doesn't
You ain't
stop.
lying, man.
It doesn't stop. But
Mm.
the thing is, though, it takes a different individual. Like one thing about it is you cannot have any sort of emotional attachment to the situation that you're in.
But that's
Right?
hard. How can you really
It,
how can you really like, to be honest, how can you really detach yourself from a situation that you see that's like damn, like
well,
this is
the
crazy.
one thing is, I remind myself that it's never about me. Whenever I get a call, or whenever I have to go sit with people and things like that, or whenever I'm in groups, it's not even about me. So I'm just an empty vessel for you to pour into, because I'd rather you pour it into me than to carry it, right? Because I don't want people to feel like they have to carry that burden. There's people out here that are capable of doing that for them. You know what I'm saying? And biggest thing is that having somebody to speak to. But that's also, what I'm saying, listen to everything. Um, a lot of times people choose not to. They choose to just keep it to themselves and then make people wonder.
Yeah, because a lot of the times people, like we were saying before, when it came to the mental health, we come from a culture, when you ready to tell the truth, we come from a culture where the last thing you want to do is express that you got mental health, because it's going to go backwards for you in every element, whether it's in the streets. You know what
Mhm.
I definitely know on average, anybody that go through prison in reception, they flat out lie to them. Yo, you know, you good? Whatever questions they may ask.
I'm asthmatic. I'm
Yo, yeah,
asthmatic.
that's it.
Eye
You gonna speak. You gonna
seasons.
speak to. That's it. You gonna speak to simple medical. But when they say mental health, yo, are you okay for what you about to go through? What is the average
Triple
response? What? I ain't worrying
CMS.
about that. I ain't worrying about none of that. Because they, after that,
51 for
either
damn.
before that or right after that, they gonna hit you with that. You worried about anybody? So it's an ego and pride thing along with the mental health. You ain't nobody gonna say, nah, I ain't worrying about nobody, but I got a few screws loose. I used to go to such and such doctor, and they ain't gonna say none of that. So now you're undiagnosed, and ain't nobody gonna pay attention to you
Mm-mm.
ever. You know.
But
So
when
like I
they
said,
do,
whether
they're
it's
gonna hit you with
prison
the Thorazine,
and you coming back drooling,
with the
game over,
Hydol,
game
with the
over. Or that
codeine,
medicine. Listen, game over.
with the Ritalin.
Remember I told you about $3 Mac,
You're gonna be zombie, bro.
man. That's the whole point. You don't even worry about the issue. Ain't fixed. They just break the train and
Bro,
put it on glide.
bro, don't they just stop you? As long as we got this
That's
menace
it.
under control, as long as this menace right here is under control, I ain't gotta worry about them.
Mental health issues, yo, you get the same diagnosis. Your
Hmm.
parents died, or you just can't take the bid. You getting the
Yeah.
same dosage.
If you bipolar, you schizophrenic, or you
That's it.
bipolar
That's it right
schizophrenic.
there. Look, that's it. And then that's drool come. That's the drip. And yo,
That's it.
when they be on that reeling, that ain't like dog food. You know how dog food? Yo, with
No,
dog
no,
food, they be leaning, but
no,
they ain't gonna fall for
no,
nothing. With the
no,
riddling, they
man.
gonna
You
drop.
out.
They gonna
You out. You dick in the dirt.
boom. They hitting the table. They yeah. Boom. Chess pieces everywhere.
Ain't the morning you ain't waking up until night yard. They
Oh my
everybody thought
God.
you dead.
Yo, and the crazy thing is, look. On the meds, they like this. Move. Yo, hit them with it.
Man, hey,
Boop, boop, boop.
they
On the
be
way back.
trucking. They be trucking. Man. I used to be dying laughing. I had a partner, man. His mouth used to be doing all this. Like, like, bro, you good?
I knew a dude that did
I was like, oh,
I knew,
it's working, huh?
dude,
It's working,
I knew,
huh?
I knew a cat that did that. He used to smoke crack. he used to smoke crack and sit up there
Ah
trying to talk to you
man.
with a screwdriver in his hand.
Nah, man.
I was
That's
like,
tough,
no,
bro.
man, I can't do that,
That's tough.
man. I'm good,
They should
y'all. I'm good.
Man,
I'm
they
that's
good
should
with
run.
this.
foul.
They should
That's
run.
foul,
They should
bro.
run to the
What's
midline.
up?
They should run to the
He said
midline.
he ain't used to talk to him, man. I had all kind. Yo, I know so many crackheads with the craziest names, man. And you always talk to him. Yeah, I remember. Yo, I remember when you had just said that he had a screwdriver. Yo, I remember. I forgot this dude name, man. But this crackhead, bro, he used to freeze. Dead serious. I'm talking about he was smoking crack. Yo, soon as he light his pipe, he be like, he light it, and he just did. I swear to God, he freeze wherever he at. And he hit his like that thing. Word up. Yo, man,
Hey,
come on, man. Shout out to the crackhead days, man. Yo, listen,
yeah, you ain't know
I used to have, yo,
that man was unalive
man,
for those seconds.
yo,
Man,
That
and
man
he
guess
was
what?
that man was
And
man,
guess what,
look,
yo?
for those that man was flatline for them seconds.
Hey,
I
yo,
guarantee
bro.
you, he was flatline until it kicked in, and then his eyes was like people was like,
Yo, God is my witness. I'm one of them dudes where it could be 6 a.m. Come on, little bro. Come on, little bro. Let me get a wake up. You know what I'm gonna say? Let me get a relay race. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of traffic. Yeah, let me get a relay race. You and
relay.
your wife, the same girl that's beside you. Yeah. Y'all finna do relay right from here on that yellow line in the middle of the street to the red light and back. Middle of traffic. Yeah, bro. That's when you call
when
that's energy.
when it gets to
man.
wake up.
That's
Hey,
energy.
I always miss the
It-
crackheads right around the holidays, brother. They
Bro,
always
you
came with
always show love
everything.
to the fiends, fam. That's
Man.
just fun, man. Dance for me. He get out there and dance, no problem. Man. Hey, the
no,
fiends is boozy now, man.
hey,
You
no,
ain't like the
no.
fiends no
Ooh,
more, man. Fiends nowadays is all House of Diddy and all that. Nah, man. I want the real
I'm
fiends.
good.
Like, yo, man, $20? Yo, bro, from my era, $20 to get you anything.
Man.
A dub, you can either
Man.
get a dub will get you the car cleaned or you can rent the car.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yep.
Yo, listen,
Yep.
a dub, bruh, man, a
dub
dub.
how you a dub how you with the you be like, oh yeah, them shoes, that pants, that shirt, them
Yo,
Man.
hold on
steaks,
now. Hold on now.
them
Yo,
steaks,
Man.
look. One thing you
them
can't front on, know that
steaks.
they used to make you feel it ain't make you feel good when a fiend come with something and you know it ain't worth nothing. He like, man, what you want for that? He like, let me get a dub. Like, nigga, you ain't getting no dub for this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that though? That was bro. Let me get a dub.
Man.
Break
Mm.
that mug,
But
Ooh,
look,
break that
oh
mug.
man, when
yeah.
they come through and they finally got some bread,
Pop that mug twice on them.
you like, man, what
Here
he
you
want?
go.
Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. That's when they shit on the other thing. Oh no, 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 no. You can talk to them in a minute. I talk to you in a second, bro. I got 50. I got 50. You won't take care of that little dub dog. You can take care of them little dubs. Ain't no little dogs over here. Yeah, bro. You don't got things like that no more.
That was
Excited.
different
They come
times, man. It was
coming
different
Excited.
they
They
times. You
coming
ain't
with
know
the
what I'm
care.
vacuum,
saying?
coming with the vacuum cleaner and
Man.
vacuum
Man,
pop
Then you
look.
out of
run up
there.
on them like, yo,
Look, man, it works. Come here. Let me show you it
man,
works.
yo, ain't that my bro
Yeah,
father? Yo, bro, what you doing? Oh, what you doing?
yeah.
Acting
You
like you
see
don't
that?
know what it is. Man, you got a
Once you
video?
heard that cart, you hear that cart coming down the street.
The shopping cart? Ha, ha,
That one
ha,
backwood,
ha,
that one
ha,
backwood
ha,
spinning like
ha,
this.
ha, ha. And look, don't forget, I guess only one headphone work. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Yo, hold on, I guess. Yo, with the shopping cart. And yo, God is
Ah,
my witness. And you know what? He got an ice cup from the hood. 50 cent ice cup. Super cool. Ha. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It ain't too many of them left.
dressing like an aerobics instructor.
And don't care. Don't care. Thighs all in the air.
Dressed
Nigga
like
care
a
less.
hey, I remember it was one bro. This fool came, bro, and his legs was moving in the sweats. and he had kittens in his sweatpants, bro. They was scratching his legs up. He was getting a little kitten's eye. They was like his legs, like it looked crazy because his legs was just moving, but they was kittens.
Yo, I
They
told my girl
wild, bro.
yesterday, yo, you ever met a crackhead who had a dog that smoked crack? Nah.
Nah,
No,
I had
Man,
one drunk
yo,
dead.
shout out Ja.
I have.
I had
Shout
one
out
drunk
Ja.
dead.
Everybody know about Ja. Yo, he had a pit, bro, that smoke crack. It's running down on you and it's going straight to wherever to work at, man. You got it in your
That's
pocket. He ripping
wild.
that pocket off
Ripping the
your
pocket off.
body. And guess what? He
Mm.
bringing it right back to Ja. It's a park that they used to call
He got the
uh
pocket check dog. That could have
yo,
been
bro,
that could have been a
they
good
Pigeon
movie.
Park. Pigeon Park was the name of the park. Yo, God is my witness, bro. He'll bring the crack back to Ja, and Ja light it up and blow it down with him. Everybody know, yo, police clapped that dog and he ain't die. Yeah, bro, he was a G. Everybody knew once he, yo,
Superman.
that's funny because yo, I was telling my girl about look how he had got me right. One day I'm in it's late night in the alleyway. He called me over. I seen how dark it was, and it's Ja. I came over there. He put me in the full Nelson, right? And he like, go to sleep, right? So he bringing me down to I got one leg, like a starter position. I ain't laying down. He got me all the way down, like, you know what I'm saying? Bringing me to the starter position. I got one knee on the ground, and he just want the dubs that's in my hand. Yo, bro, as soon as he let go of the grip and try to grab the dubs, I took off on him. Bam! You know what I'm saying? I'm way at the end of the alley like this. Yeah, Ja! He probably got like 2 dubs from it. He said, yo, I'm like, yeah, Ja! Here came that damn pit. Ow! Bruh. Bruh. Yes, sir. Goal achieved, bro. I'm scaling the fence, bro. Goal achieved. Rip bro. Yes, sir. Everybody know about that pit, man.
That's
Man,
wild. A pocket check dog, man.
dude, I used to think that
Pocket check.
I used to think PD back home used to feed their dogs crack, man. Because man, those dogs they were
Yo,
brutal.
back in the days, everybody, you know what everybody used to do? Put gunpowder in their dog food, bro, and make them go crazy. Back when, back before when it was just pits.
You end up having,
they flipping on anything. They flipping on anything, bro.
You end up having to put them down.
Let me ask you a question. Because back home in Virginia, there was a time that the police used to run around with Rottweilers and pit bulls and sick them on you. And then because the German Shepherds, I remember German Shepherds used to get worked over, man. We go jumping through somebody's backyard and almost everybody had pit bulls. Those German Shepherds used to get worked over. So they kind of switched it up, man. I was like, what?
Them Ren 10 dogs. Them Ren 10
man.
dogs ain't no joke, bro. One of them,
Yeah, we used to
like
get them dogs.
Batman.
Man, we used to get them dogs set up.
On me, bro.
Yeah. We used to get them dogs set up, though. You know what I'm saying? We used to go running through people's backyards that had pit bulls. Man, them German Shepherds jump that fence, boy, them pit bulls be on them. We just keep it moving. Jump across another fence, hit an alleyway, man. And then when they got them damn Rottweilers and pit bulls, man, them dogs used to run us down, grab and start shaking us all over the place. I was like, oh, man. And they always went for where we hid our stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't throw it off you, that's the spot that they were gonna grab.
Yeah, that's because they behind sitting there spending all day training with their nose in the OZ.
Antidote said gunpowder. You know what? I remember back in the day that people used to do that to their
Tabasco
dogs,
sauce.
man.
Tabasco
They used to
sauce.
they used to throw gunpowder in their food, man, and that stuff used to drive the dog crazy. Yeah,
you ain't lying. Yo, round my way, shout out. They had this dude named Cliff Garland. He had these 2 German Shepherds called Sergeant Major. They was on the gunpowder, bro. They was on the gunpowder. But see, they used to just have. They had this they still got it. Funeral home called Garland Brothers, and they used to have them things in the backyard, bro. Yep. Can't nobody train them. They just It's
See,
over.
my homeboy Marcus back home, he had this pit Static, and Static was on that gunpowder, man. And Static, man, he'd tear you up. He'll definitely tear you up. Tabasco is good.
You ain't never get chased
Hey,
down by no
yeah,
dog.
bro. Had a,
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
yeah, they had that bark. They don't even sound like they barking. They sound like bro, they
yeah,
ain't
man.
got no
No,
Oh,
bark.
they
you talking
used to
about that
put.
cane
Like they
corso
bark like
that he got
elephant.
asses like a
Ooh.
dog.
Mm.
Hey yo, word to my mother. Watch this, bro.
They consist
Listen,
me, bro.
listen, bro. You
But
ever seen a
putting the
real?
weights
You
on
ever
your
seen a
daggone
real
feet.
Cujo?
I can't hear you,
Yeah,
Quay.
Oh, you can't?
yeah.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
You
Oh,
can't
you
hear
can
me, I
hear me?
guess.
I don't
Look.
think he can. Can you hear me, ICAS?
I can hear you. I couldn't hear Quay.
Yeah, he had bounced out and bounced back out. I think he's going to jump back in real. So, man, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, think about that. The Cujo dog, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever been chased by one of them?
Um, I'm chased by a Doberman,
Mm.
pit bull, a lot of pit bulls,
Yo,
couple
Yeah.
greyhounds.
Can you hear my cast?
you hear
Say
me now?
Say
something,
something,
Quay.
Quay.
Can you hear me now, brother? Can you hear
No,
me now?
Nope, he still
Oh,
can't
so
hear
it
you.
ain't us, fan. See,
Yeah,
that's
it
that.
may be
Remember
you,
Verizon?
ICAS.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
I
now?
think it's windy as
Yo,
hell out here where I'm at, bro.
that's the what you call it?
I'm gonna jump out and come back in.
Yeah, he's gonna jump out, jump back in. ICAS was just saying that how he got chased by a Doberman. Whew.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about when you mentioned the Cujo thing. Yeah, he was like, nah, I ain't never been chased by one of them, but I got chased by a Doberman. I was like, man, them daggone dogs are crazy. You
Hey,
know what I'm
yo,
saying?
man.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, brother. Matter of fact, yo, next door they got one, bro. Next door to me, they got a real Cujo, and that shit is big as hell, brother. Yo, that's a
Mm.
whole. That's a. It ain't even just a human. It's a big dude on four legs. You know what I'm saying,
Man.
brother?
Ain't that a Saint Bernard?
Mm-hmm.
That is
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's
I believe
exactly
so,
what
ain't
it
it?
is. That's exactly
Yeah.
what it is. Yup, a Saint
It's the little
Bernard, bro.
rescue dogs. Remember back in
No,
the day
this
they
ain't no
used to
little rescue. Yo, bro, that thing
no,
is like
no.
200 pounds,
The
fam.
ones that
No
got the big old
exaggeration.
had a barrel
Yeah.
jug up under their neck
Yup, with the
and the
barrel.
Yeah,
hose.
Yeah, yo,
yeah,
Uh-huh.
bro.
yeah.
Yo, listen, brother. I ain't exact. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna show you. Yo, word him up. That's why I don't be rocking with him. Dude, cool. Yo, the dude had like this big, but it's like it's slow because he like, yo, all right, man. This dude got, man. Go ahead, bro. And you can't even punch him in
Mm.
the face. That shit's finna get you, bro. You can't. It ain't none of that you could do to it, bro.
Nah,
You know what
them
I'm saying?
huge. That's that
Man.
Beethoven.
If y'all be messing with them big old cane corsos, like my buddy has one,
Nope,
right?
nope.
Yo,
Patches.
bro. Listen, the dude I was telling you about that
Man.
had the crackhead pit.
Yeah.
He ended up getting two cane corsos, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Mm.
Yeah, yes, bro. That
Them
was,
man,
bro. They
they're
so big, but
monsters.
when they little, they paws be big and they big and dumb. You know what I mean? They
Hmm.
fun to have when they little. They dumb as hell, bro. And they, big
Yeah,
flappy ears. But when they grow and bruh,
yeah. They be
I
all
don't.
Man.
unorthodox.
Dude, my buddy was telling me a story about his cane corso, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, I've known this dog since it was puppy. Me and that dog don't get along now. That dog see me coming. That dog is like, you want some? I'm like, you know what? I will bite you, man. I will get you. You know.
That's because
But
that
yeah,
dog
man.
caught you in his bowl.
I used to mess with his dog all the time, so of course he got a grudge. But no, man, the dog tore apart his lawnmower, like literally tore it apart, like chewed this thing and pulled it apart. I was
Yo,
like,
that's what
yeah,
that. Yo,
that's
them cane corsos. He fixed cars and all that. Yo, them cane corsos used to be tearing bumpers off cars, bro.
yeah, dude,
Mm-hmm.
man,
Biting your tires. Anytime you pull up, don't pull up in the driveway. They biting your tire. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? They biting the tire.
So
Word up.
let me ask you a question.
What's that?
If you could own a dog right now, what kind would you own?
I already just had some,
None,
fam. I got rid of them, bro. I had you.
none.
I was on the process of breeding. I send you some pics. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay,
had bullies,
yeah,
bro. I had bullies.
okay,
You know, and I had this one fat bastard that was the breeder. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You ever heard them cry? They be like, "Arr!" That's how
oh
they
yeah,
bark too.
oh
They don't
yeah,
bark like a regular woof.
None.
Yo, they sound crazy, bro. They sound crazy, man. They ain't,
Tired
yo,
of the ones I
whatever.
got.
Huh?
I said I'm tired of the ones I got.
Yo, bro, a fat bastard. Listen, bro, you take him outside, he want to rise. You can't, yo, by the time you can go from the crib to the corner, about 4 houses down, he gonna lay down and just look at you like. Another thing is when it come to sleep, he gotta lay with you, bro. He gonna sit on the side of the bed and cry. And he 80, 90 pounds, but you know what I mean? And yo, I used to do it. I used to let it happen, but yo, bro, it's different when you like, yo, hold on, this ain't even, you laying there, you move your knee, you stretch your knee in a certain position, and this dude move back like you in my way. It ain't no little dog where you just get comfortable. No, I got tired of that. Like, nah, I felt like I live with y'all, man. You out of here. Yep. I had the puppies, everything, man. I got, what? I couldn't do it. Wasn't no more. Nah, everything at once, huh? Wow, gone.
Man, all right.
Yeah, bro.
Man. I used to raise pits when I was a kid. They was, you know what I'm saying? I had 9 pits. I had Philly, I had Bruiser, I had Red, Missy. Yeah, man.
What
Shadow,
breed was they?
Nightmare. Huh?
What
They were
breeds
all
was it?
pits. They
What
were
breeds
different.
was
They were
it?
different breeds of pits. So I had
What,
2
Staffordshire,
Americans.
Blue Nose?
I had
Yeah.
a Staffordshire. I had 2 Mastiff, Bull Mastiffs, and then I had 3 Brindles and a red nose or alligator face. So my 3 Brindles were blue nose. Yeah. So I, you know what I'm saying? They all followed me to my grandma's house. I was like, all right, cool. So I kept them and raised them.
You was stealing dogs, Tony.
No, man. Okay, so
But we
back
gonna go
home in
with your
Virginia,
story. They followed you.
well, everybody know the story about Michael Vick, right? You know what I'm saying?
You
So I grew up
jumping
with him.
backyards.
So people used to fight their dogs, and when they lost, they just used
Hold
to
up,
throw them
wait a
out in
minute.
the
Hold up,
street.
wait a minute. Stop. You said, hold on. You said you grew up with Michael Vick?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
him and his brother. We used to play. We used to play football at the field.
You talking
He
about
used to play for
his
the.
brother Vincent? His brother
Yeah.
Vincent Vick?
Um,
Oh, I don't even know his brother's
the one
name. I
that
made that up, Tony.
went to play for the Dolphins.
I don't follow
Yeah.
sports, so I ain't never even seen a dolphin in real life.
Oh,
Nah,
you ain't
man.
been to SeaWorld?
Nope.
What? Man.
Oh, man. You don't know what
Nah,
you
man.
missing.
I've been in the projects that smell like SeaWorld. I've been in cribs that smell like SeaWorld.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
That's
that ain't even
nasty.
right. That's not
That's
even right.
nasty.
He
That's
said
a
that ain't
personal
right.
problem. That's a
Knock it
personal.
off.
That's somebody
Don't
with a
act like
personal problem.
you ain't never go in the crib in the projects in the summertime and go in the wrong crib and it smell like a fresh can of tuna.
No.
Knock it off, man.
Starsky?
See, come
No.
Starsky
on, man.
tuna?
I didn't go.
Starsky?
I didn't go to
What
people's
is it called?
houses, man.
Starsky?
Oh,
Starsky?
see, that's why I
No,
The
hate
man.
chicken of the
nowadays, bro.
sea?
I hate the chicken of the sea.
The chicken
Exactly.
of the sea?
Yo, man, I'm talking about before. Yo, man, Tony, man, damn, bro. I'm talking, listen
Mm-mm.
here, Tony. I need you to close your eyes, right? And
Mm-mm.
bring it back
Don't,
to,
He
don't,
bring it.
said,
don't do that.
Look.
He said,
Don't do that.
Yo, Tony,
Tony,
watch
you up
this.
in there by
Yo,
yourself, man. We
Tony.
ain't right there. We ain't there. He
Hey,
said,
yo,
This is
Tony.
a solo journey
Look.
for you, brother.
He
No,
said,
Yo,
I
we
know.
ain't
No,
there.
don't
hey,
We
involve me
yo.
in
ain't there.
this. What I do to you? I don't
Hey,
involve
yo,
me in
check it,
that.
right? Listen, watch this. I'm about to take you back to a memory. Close your eyes, right? And remember a nice summer day and you was in elementary school and it was recess. Not in the morning, it was recess. It was hot when you got to school. It was recess. Now, when we was kids, the only cosmetics that somebody had in their bag was some Vaseline in case a chick was about to throw down at 3 o'clock, or some females had the little white bottle of Carrie lotion. Remember? Yeah, bro. Other than that, I don't know nobody who had deodorant. So my point is, close your eyes, brother, and walk up to Tamika and say, "Hey, Tamika," and remember how her neck smelled, and think of the Subway pungent onions and turkey, everything that you smelled on that summer day.
The
You know,
Aki way.
yeah, yeah. This is back before that, when it was just S curl and a hot comb. So you really felt the peas on the neck. This is back when the chick ain't had. Hold on. This back when the chick ain't had no problem breaking a comb. Yeah, comb. You knew it was a real comb because it had teeth missing. I'm taking you back to that world, Tony. And then hold on, IKS. When he looked down, guess what she had on? Some dirty ass jellies. Yeah. Now close your eyes.
Oh no, not the jellies. Not the jellies.
Nasty.
Yo, and guess what? They not the first pair, so she still got the tan lines from the old dirty jellies. Close your eyes, Tony, and smell that.
And they were smaller.
And they were smaller. Had the toes squished together like this, yeah. Because you remember the jellies only had open toes. Yeah. Yeah, Tony. Remember that. That's what I'm saying. Bring it on back to the hood. Everybody fronting nowadays.
To the hood with fish.
They got Febreze and all that.
Spray. Remember the fishnet hairspray?
The who?
The fishnet hairspray. I may be saying it wrong, but
you talking about it's the pink hand fishnet?
Yeah. The ones that used to look like they had the little stripes on them and stuff.
You talking about the pink? It says pink on it.
No, it was a pink can. It was a pink can that it came in.
Fishnet on it.
I want to say it was. I want to say it was Aquanet or something.
Like
something.
The fishnet had like the fishnet stocking design.
Yeah.
So fishnet.
See, they must have sold that right at the time of a Christmas Story. Remember the lamp with the stocking? Yo, see, you bringing it back, man. He brought it back to when hair grease came in a can. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He went all the way back to the styrofoam head. The styrofoam head's home, grandma.
Oh man.
Grandma.
Hey,
remember that.
Hey, baby, hand me that can opener. That mean you was putting in your hair grease like this, Tony. That's back when it came in like this.
That's that pomade. It's called pomade.
You gotta comb it down through to the scalp.
Pomade.
You gotta comb it down through the scalp.
Yo, see, don't nobody want to keep it 100 no more. It used to be some work you had to put in to have a black perm.
Man, look.
Crown Royal.
Yeah, come in. Yup, Crown Royal. Come into any kitchen. Remember, they used to do hair in the kitchen. Hot comb on the stove.
Man, ooh. Now, hey,
and chicken
who remember the smell of burning hair?
And chicken frying next to it. Yo, guess what? You hopping from both. You popping from the chicken grease. And you popping from auntie that caught you in the neck. Yeah. That's back. That's called a black hair salon.
Yo, you remember the smell of the burnt hair?
Of course. How you not gonna smell that?
Oh man. Oh God.
Yeah.
No, I'm good on that.
Nowadays, that kind of smell is a crime scene. Somebody dead.
Oh, they use the African way.
Wellness check. Somebody dead in there. No, that's just grandma and them. That's just grandma and them. Grandma and them still having their Tupperware parties. You know what I mean? Burning each other here. Yeah, bro. Yo, that's back at the time when pretty girls used to have ring around the lips. Remember that? You don't remember that? They used to lick their lips too much.
Lick their lips, yeah.
Yeah, ring around the lips.
Yeah, be black as heck.
Oh my God.
You ain't lying, man. Oh man.
That was some simpler times, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. The times are still there. You just gotta find them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. It's the people. It's the people that remind you of those times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the people that who still got them times, grandma and them, auntie and them. Yeah, people just don't want to vibe with them. That's where you got the vibe with grandma, auntie. That's where you're gonna get the spades game, the love, the real baked macaroni and cheese, everything.
They don't even do that anymore. I don't think.
What?
Like back in the day, like how we used to get together for spades and dominoes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know if they even do that anymore.
They do.
Well,
people do.
Again, you know what I'm saying? I don't know too many people that do family reunions, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they still do. I just don't know.
And I do barbecues.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I normally do barbecues and invite my neighbors and stuff around.
It's the energy, brother. It's
Yeah, I
the
invite my
energy.
neighbors whenever I barbecue and stuff because I
I'm in
cook
the
so much. I'm
bonus.
like, man, come on out, come on over. You know what I'm saying? Get some food, sit down, meet your neighbors, chill. You know what I'm saying? Get the chance to get to know one another. So I love doing stuff like that, man. You know what I'm
Typical
saying? Or
connect
going
work
out,
thing.
yeah, man, or either
Mhm.
going out to the park. When the last time you went down to a park and took your barbecue grill down there and just started cooking and just let people just come and just sit down and vibe with you? Have
Never,
you
Never.
enjoy
never,
music?
never.
No?
This is the connect work. Like y'all, man. At a place like this, ain't no other
Never.
place like this. And that's my
Never.
boy.
Yeah,
Never.